I chatted with a Christian lady who said we had a hurricane, tornado and earthquake all at once. I saw the tornado but didn't feel the earthquake. She started talking about end times and famine. I reminded her of the Israelites. God provided manna from heaven, and it makes no sense that he'd bring us through a hurricane like this just to starve us. That's not the God I know. God will provide. I create my reality so famine will not reach me.
Shining bright, the beach is calling out my name, the waves are crashing gently, and the breeze is blowing.
Hurricane Melissa, Day 4. Waving a red bra at a helicopter, Melissa had us acting up. I slept like a baby last night and woke up feeling so refreshed. Aisha stayed over, and trust me, she needed that sleep. She said she hasn't slept in days because her toddler brother bawl every night. And you know how toddlers stay. Only them want for sleep when they're ready. Oh, bless her heart. I didn't even hear the four of them leave this morning. Pure peace. I spent some quiet time thanking God, meditating, reflecting, and just being still. I placed my hand on my heart, a technique I've been practicing for several weeks, and it always helps me tap in deeper. Looking back, connecting the dots, I can see God was preparing me spiritually for what was coming. I don't think anyone was truly ready for Melissa. I heard Westmoreland and St Elizabeth got hit the worst. There were a couple moments when even I was shaken, like when the ackee tree made that loud thud on my house, and when I saw my solar panels dancing around like they wanted to migrate. Human emotions came rushing in, but I didn't let them take over. I acknowledged the feelings, let them pass, placed my hands on my heart and declared I returned to my heart centre and all is well. Instantly my energy shifted. Joy filled my chest and I heard that still small voice whisper, "Trust the process, everything will be made beautiful." That moment was a spiritual upgrade for me. The fear still shows up, yes, but when you use your spiritual tools, the feelings pass through like Melissa, minus the damage. My neighbour, the same one who ended up staying here after his roof blew off, said, "I ain't that no for Jamaica. Jamaica finish." I told him, "Speak for yourself." Speak for yourself, my friend. Jamaica is not finished for me. Jamaica is my dream. Better must come. God has a purpose for every single one of us on this planet. I've been hearing people talk about the earth splitting and days of darkness, the new earth coming, all kinds of predictions. People call them conspiracy theories until they come true. Well, I'm living my own version of days of darkness, but I choose to count it all as blessings. With no internet, I can focus on aligning with God, and don't get me wrong, the internet isn't bad. It has helped me grow spiritually in many ways. But for now, that crutch is gone. It's time to practice what I've learned. This season feels like cleansing, purging, going deeper with God, and honestly, I wouldn't trade this experience. This hurricane hit all of us, but each person's response is different. What I know for sure is God doesn't give us more than we can bear. Sometimes the righteous suffer too. Just look at Job. People accused him of sinning when he was in his darkest moments, but God's hand was still on him. There's been a shift in consciousness here in Jamaica, whether people realise it or not. At the beginning of the year, God gave me a message: choose your side. Well, I choose light, I choose joy, I choose kindness, I choose what brings peace. And that's what's shaping my reality. We are truly prophets of our own destinies. If you believe Jamaica is finished, then your Jamaica is finished. If you choose darkness and misery, that's the world you'll live in. But if you choose love, goodness and hope, that will become your world. I went over to check on Dell, and he walked out on his veranda with a big smile, giving thanks to God. A few more neighbours were there, and I got to know them better. Little RJ, about 7 years old, walked past and said good morning, but I didn't hear him properly. I avoid saying good morning because to me it sounds like you're mourning somebody, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G, so I prefer good day. A few neighbours said they'd never thought about it that way and agreed that words carry power. Words are like spells. I'm always trying to speak what I want, not what I don't want. And as the song goes, let the sick say, I am well. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Let the poor say, I'm rich. Because that's how you start creating a new life. As I was leaving, I heard them saying, she's such a lovely lady, always smiling, and that blessed me more than they know. I headed down the road toward the square and saw Aisha on a ladder waving a red bra at a helicopter flying overhead. Lexi and Kelsey were waving red clothes too, shouting, help, bring us food. We were all in stitches. I saw 2 red teddy bears with I love you on them hanging on Kelsey's door, so I grabbed them and joined the madness. The helicopter dipped low. They definitely saw us, probably thought these 4 ladies clearly enjoy themselves. Reality hit again as I walked towards the square. Culture's house was gone, completely gone. A couple of guys were helping him clean up. I called his name and he said, hi Dee, like he always does. Then added, I give thanks for life. I said, absolutely. Where there is life, and he finished it with, there is hope. Almost all the board houses were flattened or severely damaged. Most country homes have zinc roofs because the zinc doubles as water catchments. Now we will have to rethink that system. The supermarkets reopened, thank God for Mr. Chin. There was a long line outside, letting people in a few at a time. Very understandable. On my way back, I chatted with a Christian lady who said we had a hurricane, tornado and earthquake all at once. I saw the tornado but didn't feel the earthquake. She started talking about end times and famine. I reminded her of the Israelites. God provided manna from heaven. And it makes no sense that he'd bring us through a hurricane like this just to starve us. That's not the God I know. God will provide. I create my reality, so famine will not reach me. Now about Remain. Unfortunately, Miss Joanne's roof is leaking badly, and the water catchment he built for me is not fit for purpose. The gutter is way too far from the zinc, so I can't even catch a cup of water. I think he was trying to redeem himself, but I've seen the red flags, and what happened recently was the straw that broke the camel's back. I've had to set my boundaries with him. People come into your life and they leave your life. I just saw it go. Life moves on. Anyway, that was my day today, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and please share. It really helps with the algorithm. So stay blessed, beautiful people, until the next time. And it's bye from me for now. Take care.